I'm excited to be giving a quick overview of SiteGround web hosting and explain what my experience has been with them over the past few years. Choosing the right web host really matters, and I mean that. A bad web host will give you headaches, waste your money, it may cause your website to run slow and may even delete your website without notice. I've said this a number of times, but I am still looking at you fat cow web hosting. On the other hand, a good web host will run your site almost immediately. It will have minimal to no downtime. It won't get expensive over time, and it will help you and your business to make more money. So definitely choosing the right web host is super important. Mainly if you are a business owner, an aspiring blogger, or just, somebody looking to bring a cool idea to life, then this video is for you. In it, I'll start by taking you through the most important features of SiteGround and explain if it supports a cPanel, how their uptime claims are when you compare it to actual usage, and what my experience has been. Unfortunately, I will not be able to show the back end of SiteGround due to the fact that I do not currently possess an account with them. So to start off, if you want to know how this product performs against other web hosting competitors, I'll explain that. I will also let you know about the pricing structure of SiteGround if there are any discounts available for you. So I will explain all of that, but first I want to give you a bit about myself. So like I said, my name is Tom and I have been working online since 2012. I've run several businesses over the years, and because of that, I've had to go through a huge number of web hosting solutions. So when I say a huge number, I mean a lot of them. So a good number would be 30 to 40 different web hosting solutions. I have tried those. And I want to let you in on a secret that I will be mentioning a few times from now on. Is that no matter which one you decide to go to, every single one of them, if not all, are part of a single company called Endurance International Group, or let's put it simply, EIG. They are the 1,000-pound gorilla in the room, so basically they're a really huge company. So the way they operate is they acquire a small independent web host and bring them under their umbrella. So web hosting solutions such as HostGator, Arvix, a small orange, and a ton of other popular web hosting solutions out there operate under EIG's umbrella. Now, there's no problem over here. However, the reason I mention this repetitively is because the only difference you're going to get most probably from these different web hosts, provided they are under EIG's umbrella, is that the price is going to be different. And that's it. Performance, reliability, they're all going to be pretty much the same. And the pricing is the only thing that's going to be different if they are under that specific umbrella. Now, you are going to be looking at a few things. So let's start with price. Primarily, I am a pretty cheap person and I don't have unlimited funds, so I like to get a deal whenever I can, wherever I can. I expect you do as well. So let's go over SiteGround's pricing over here. SiteGround retails at $3.95 a month for the startup, $5.95 for Grow Big over here, and $11.95 for Go Geek. Now these green prices over here are what we call the introductory prices, so it will go back to the regular pricing of $11.95, $19.95, and $34.95 respectively after the next month. Now you could also bring this down lower if you decide to go with an annual subscription. So we're talking about a year, 2 years, a 3-year subscription. A period that long will guarantee that you get prices lower at this point. However, the caveat for that is you're going to have to shell out much more money up front, which is going to be much more expensive at first, but definitely cheaper in the long run. But with that said, I will even throw you a discount link down in the description below that you can use if you decide to go with SiteGround over here, and that will cut the price, this good deal right here, to an even better deal for you. Now let's go to the details of this pricing structure. So it's got easy setup, fast website creation, and website migration if you're coming from a different web host. Now let's go with the uptime now. So in my experience with my previous account, SiteGround has very reliable uptime. They even boast a 99.9% uptime here. They even provide stats here, which is always nice. So last year it was off by 0.004%, and now it's back to 99.999%. So my experience, that has been very accurate, very reliable, no problem there. And let me explain their uptime technology over here. So the way they do this is they include components to their uptime technology, such as Linux containers, a proactive server monitoring module, which is from their end, it's in-house. They have automated backup systems and instant backups on demand. So whenever you need them, it's there for you. So if something goes wrong, you have a backup in place. They also have a unique anti-bot AI, which tackles spam bots, which can be very deadly for high traffic sites. Also has secure account isolation. So really, this uptime has been very, very reliable for me in my experience. I've had this for a while. Only problem is I don't have it right now to show you. But regardless, I could admit that I've had the occasional downtime happen. I mean, every single one of those web hosting solutions out there will have this particular problem of an occasional downtime. But in my experience with SiteGround over here, it has only happened to me during a server update, an upgrade, or a maintenance that they're doing from their end. So this is mainly due to the fact that they are trying constantly to upgrade the service that they provide to you or to me, to customers. So really, can't really avoid maintenance, and for the most part, it's always for the better experience there. Now let's go over speed. So if you have thousands of visitors to your site every day, I would highly recommend you go with WPX hosting instead. So I will be leaving a link in the video description down below for you to use to get an even better deal, a discount for you. However, if you don't have that much visitors on the daily, SiteGround over here will perform just fine for your needs. Now, this is the contact page for SiteGround. So they have sales assistants. If you're a new customer or coming from a different web hosting company that you're trying to inquire or maybe discover and explore other services, SiteGround has a dedicated sales assistant to get in touch with. So you can either call them or start a chat with them, even create an account and just ask them anything you fancy, anything you're curious about, their service reliability, any backups that they do. So there's this sales assistants. I've gone through with this when I first started contacting for an account. So they have been very responsive. All my questions have been answered thoroughly and went even above and beyond so as to what I was asking in the first place. So that's always nice to have. And really, when the sales assistance is very high quality, you can expect the same with techno support over here, which is also very, very reliable in my opinion. So short queue times, easy to access people. You also have guides built into their accounts. So you need a common question asked, you can search there. If that doesn't answer your question, you can always reach out to their technical support. Now, for cPanel, SiteGround has a cPanel, but in my opinion, it's not a must, but always nice to have. So basically, the more things that comes with your package, the better it's going to be. So finally, let's give you my final thoughts. So ultimately, would I recommend SiteGround? The answer is a definitive yes. So yes, you can find complaints about SiteGround online, but if you can give me any web hosting company that doesn't have any complaints, then that's the best, I guess. But I honestly believe there's no web hosting company that has no complaints from even just one. So they have thousands of visitors and thousands of customers, and most of them are very happy, including myself. I just didn't renew my hosting subscription with SiteGround over here. However, I can't speak for everyone, but based on my experience, which I think is a very respectable representative of the average customer experience, I am an average customer of SiteGround. It has been very very positive. So if you want to snag a discount, check the link in the video down below, which I would update every time a new one is available from SiteGround. So that has been my overview of SiteGround over here. Have you used SiteGround before? What was your experience? So let me know in the comments down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe.